Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Here I am again with the next episode of your NutriBites, and today we're going to be talking about chia seeds. A number of you have asked me, well, what do we do with these seeds? I have a packet in my cupboard, so I'm going to give you some useful tips on how you can use these very, very versatile and nutritious energy-packed seeds, inshallah. So what's so great about chia seeds? Now, chia seeds contain omega-3. Usually we get this from things like eggs and fish, but omega-3 is essential for heart health, brain health, and is a potent nutrient in fighting inflammation in the body, which we've talked about extensively. It's also a great source of protein, and there's more calcium in 25 grams of chia seeds than there is in 100 mils of milk. So it's an excellent source of calcium and also fiber. So people are often confused, do we eat these dry, do we soak them, do we toast them, what do we do with them? The truth is that you can do whatever you want with them. So if you want to have something with a bit of a crunch, you could actually toast the chia seeds and prepare them for your meal. If you want to prepare them for a dessert, you might want to soak them. There is some suggestion that, you know, when you have them without soaking, so you have them dry, they may help to fight off some sort of acidity in the stomach. But soaked seeds may increase the bioavailability of nutrients, so help to release some of the nutrition, and can be quite hydrating, which makes them fantastic at iftar time, and also suhoor time for that purpose. So when you actually soak the chia seeds, what happens is they become quite gelatinous. So they add a different sort of consistency, which makes them great for things like puddings, desserts, and also, you know, breakfasts. So what do we do with them? Well, if you have them dry, or, you know, either as they are or toasted, you could add them to salads. You probably won't even notice that they're there, but you will have added a great superfood to your meal. You can add them to your curries, which I do quite often. If you are baking bread, although we've said to cut back on the carbs, but you could still add in the chia seeds, and you can put them into smoothies. So routinely when we make an iftar smoothie, I will have blended up some chia seeds in there. Then if you decide to soak your seeds, ideally you'd want to soak them overnight so that they are full of hydration. What you saw in the previous slide was some that had been soaked for about 3 or 4 hours, and you can see that there's a lot of difference. The chia seeds that have been soaked are in the plate below, and they're already starting to look quite, almost quite pasty. So if you soak them, some people like to use them in soup as a thickener. Some people like to use chia seed flour to bake bread as a gluten-free or low-carb bread, but I haven't done that, so I can't tell you my experience, and I assume you'd have to probably grind a lot of chia seeds to get enough flour for bread. They're pretty much tasteless, so what you're really doing is adding nutrition without compromising taste or texture. If you soak them overnight, they become something called chia pudding because they're kind of soft and gooey and full of hydration. And if you wanted, you could soak them in something like milk or almond milk or cream, and have, you know, actually have a pudding and mix that with honey. The other way to do it, and my favorite way if I use them soaked, is actually in a bircher muesli, which is a form of overnight oats. So you can combine your oats either with Greek yogurt or almond milk, add in some chia seeds, let that all soak. When you want to serve it, you can add in some nuts, some berries, and some honey. And there we go, you have a nutritious, power-packed breakfast, or suhoor, inshallah, and it takes just minutes. Okay, jazakumullahu khairan, and see you soon. Assalamu alaikum.